My name is Wesley Lovell. I come from West Virginia in the United States. I've been with MEF now for 2.5 years. I started off in Jinan and then I switched over to a city called Hangzhou. Jinan is kind of northern China, Hangzhou is kind of southern China, just to put that in reference to you guys. Kind of like Beijing and Shanghai. I'm going to point out a few things about the program itself that I really like. As a traveler, so I have been traveling around the world now for 10 years. I actually celebrated my decade of travel here in China. One of the most important things that I gathered with this program was the importance about transitioning you from your home country into China. But when we arrived, we were given basically an advance, a cash advance on our first paycheck. And this is really important because, like, if you're anything like me, you don't save very well. And even if you know you're coming to China, like, I managed to save like $1,000 US before I came here, and that was like a responsible thing for me to do. But I still very much utilized this cash advance that the company did for me, and that was just monumentally helpful. Coming to China, just to have that sort of financial security coming here is really awesome. So when you first arrive, you'll have a lot of payments to make, but then 2 months in, 3 months in, your payments go down just substantially low. A lot of the times you're paying for utilities and stuff like that for about a year in advance. So like you arrive, you have to pay for your 3 months of rent in advance, you have to pay for your down payment, you have to pay for heating, electricity, all these things kind of in advance. And it's kind of expensive, or it seems expensive in that kind of front-loaded system that they've got here. But then after you get your second paycheck, you're really just streamlined at that point. And I've gone through the contract, and everything that they put in that contract are all very important steps for you. I think that MEF has a really great program specifically for not only for very experienced teachers. Like, we've got really good materials, we've got really great programs, we have really good relations with our school. So like, if you're already in the game and if you're already like pedal to the metal, teaching English abroad is my gig, I've been doing that for a while, it's great for you. You'll fit right in, streamline right in. But especially for the people who are new to the game, who are new to teaching, who are new to travel as well, like, MEF is a really great program for you because it's so well established. Like, it's been running now in Japan for over 15 years, right? Like, they've got their stuff together. They know how to handle their business, and specifically they know how to handle the business of bringing you into this country. And the transition that you go through is really smooth. Of course, it's not perfect, and you're still going to go through culture shock, and you'll always experience that kind of thing. But don't let the fear of culture shock, don't let the fear of, those bad things that might happen be a major deterrent for you, because this program has done a very good job of establishing a very safe and smooth transition for you guys coming abroad. So I would absolutely recommend it. And especially I would recommend it for, I think even more so for the new teachers, for the people who want to give it a try. I think that this is a really great, like, first go that you guys can go through. Not to discourage experienced teachers from coming, it's still a really great program, even for you guys. But like, really especially so for those guys who still have that fear, who maybe have never gone abroad before, who maybe want to experience something new. Like, this is a really great program for you guys.
I'm Sharice, I'm from Birmingham in the UK, and I decided to come to China after I graduated from uni, and I worked in an office for 2 to 3 years, and I just found like each day was the same, and I just needed something more interesting in my life. And I googled interesting jobs for graduates, and teaching in China came up, and then a friend of mine said she'd heard of MEF, so I googled MEF, and online was just good review after good review after good review. I found not a single negative review, which kind of blew my mind, because I've not come across any company out there that doesn't have at least one person moaning online or putting some negativity online. But no, MEF just positive reviews all around. So I contacted MEF, and then almost day, got an email back to say they wanted to interview me, and then the interview process was really easy. It was just an online interview, all went really fast. The paperwork side was at first seemed really daunting, like you have to go to various offices and get basically anything you've ever done officially kind of signed by someone and notarized by someone else, but eventually it kind of all works out and it's actually a lot easier than it seems. And then so it all just kind of flew by. M.E.F really helped. Within a week it feels like home. Like the street that we live on, we now call home. I think that's one of the best things about being in China, the sheer amount of funny stories that you just would not get back home. And we call it being China'd here. I think it's the phrase that we use, because you are China'd all the time in the funniest ways. I went exploring to the forest the other day, and I'm happily going along on my e-bike, and then my e-bike dies, and I'm just out there in China with a dead e-bike, and then the company come and save me. So it all worked out, but yes, they came to my rescue, and then I was home with a cup of hot chocolate within an hour. So even though everything may seem scary and China seems really far away from wherever you are, the people here you'll bond with so quickly that it makes it all seem a lot less daunting and a lot less scary than you probably think it is right now. But it doesn't make it any less interesting or fun or just one of the best experiences. You're met by an official as soon as you get to the airport, and they just make you feel really at ease. In the first 2-3 hours of being here, like I was already met 3 or 4 teachers, and one of them is now like my best friend here, so it's perfect really.
I think it's going quite nicely. Like, I think the kids that we have in the MEF classes are incredibly cute. Like, cutest kids I've ever seen are in those MEF classes, and I think the good thing is we pick them up when they are literally just starting to learn English, like they know nothing, and then you get to see them progress. Like, some of the children now can speak extremely good English compared to when they were at the start, so it just kind of feels nice. With MEF for a year, and I've really enjoyed it. I really enjoy Chongqing. I feel like there's so much to do here, and I haven't even begun to scratch the surface, so I'm looking forward to the next year.
I stretch my hands up to the sky. We dance with monsters to the night. But I'm never gonna look back. Oh, never gonna give it up. No, please don't wake me now.
I stumbled upon MEF, and it didn't hurt that also they're situated in Canada, which is my home country. And when I started talking to folks from MEF, I felt so supported and really excited to continue forward with them. I have been wanting to move to China since I was a teenager. I was really excited to explore the food and the language, and to get to know more about all the diverse cultures, and I've always wanted to also teach and live abroad, and so coming to China seemed like a perfect fit. Wherever you go, it's really great to know that there are people there to help you. I always say I'm independent, I can do it on my own, but I really feel like it would have been 100 times more difficult if I didn't have the support of MEF and the kindness and the understanding and all of that. I feel like they've always really been there for me through this, so I really appreciate it. And definitely, if you are interested in traveling and teaching and growing as a teacher, I think MEF was a really good choice for me.
My first impression was actually just not a lot of traffic at all. Like when I first came to China, I thought, you know, big cities, it's just going to be gridlock traffic, and it was a really, really nice sort of ride in the car to the hotel I was staying in, and the air was really clean. It was fresh. Like everyone goes on about pollution and stuff, but where I was, Hangzhou is like a beautiful place, clean air, not lots of traffic, and it's a nice mix of rural as well as city, like mountains and stuff in the background. It's great. I think that's one thing about culture over here is is they do their best in everything they do. They have to show what they can do, which is usually amazing. I definitely would recommend MEF because obviously it's a company, not an agency. Whereas I've met and spoken to other foreign teachers at my school who are with an agency, and most of them say similar. You get dropped here and you're left to do your own thing, sort of stand up on your own 2 feet straight away. Whereas MEF it's a company, but so yeah, you're supported from when you get here, and they help you with obviously your teaching, your lesson plans, there's forums, videos, and you don't feel like you're just on your own. There's always people, like your phone won't stop going, people talking to you, and it's like, yeah, you make a lot of friends very quickly. And I already feel like I've been here two months now, going on 3 months, and I keep saying home, and I mean Hangzhou, which confuses a lot of people. They mean, oh, back in England? I'm like, no, this is my home. I have no home in England anymore. But yeah, it's brilliant. I would recommend it to new teachers, like experienced teachers. It's definitely a great experience, and it helps you, you know, in your career as a teacher as well.
China's amazing. There's just so much to do. We've had so many amazing experiences in the last 5 months. It's been a lot easier of a transition moving here from Ireland than I thought it was ever going to be.
I had a dream so big and loud, it jumped so high up touched the clouds. Oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands up to the sky, we jumped with monsters through the night. Oh, 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 but I'm never gonna look back.
The Springs.
Oh, the spring
was
that
good.
day because it was all of us.
It was good, although at one point we did get surrounded by Chinese people taking photos of us in a circle, and after 5 minutes we'd break away because there was that many selfies being taken.
like everyone was so nice. Like,
Everyone was lovely.
Where are you from? Where are you from? What do you do? Your teacher? Wow.
Oh, never gonna give it up. No, please don't wake me now. Oh, 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 this is gonna be the best day of my life. Oh, 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 this is gonna be the best day of my life.
So safe. Like I said, the locals are so eager to help. I never thought it was going to be unsafe, but it was. There's always that worry. Oh, getting interviewed by Shandong TV.
Yeah,
Getting interviewed by Shandong TV to ask us about Jinan. That was something that I never thought it would happen to me.
How that the moment bends and
The memory of us climbing up 1,000-foot mountain.
Yes.
The view was actually amazing.
crashing in. Whoa, oh, 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 and all the possibilities, no limits, just epiphanies. Whoa, oh, 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 but I'm never gonna look back. Oh, never gonna give it up. No, please don't wait. now. Ooh, ooh.
Open up our bank accounts,
Yeah.
online banking, everything we needed to do.
Dentists, doctors,
Everything.
everything.
We just text and say, can somebody take me to the doctors? Can somebody take me to the dentist? My iPhone broke, can somebody take me to the technology market to get it fixed? And there's instant reply, yeah, no problem, when can you go? There's
Yeah.
been so much support there.
This is gonna be the best day of my life. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
From the teaching side of things, it's been a gift because you don't have to spend hours thinking about what content you're gonna give to your kindergarten teachers or your kindergarten students or what you're gonna do because there's a curriculum that you can follow. Yes, you think of your own way to deliver the curriculum, but it's not a case of what am I going
You're
to teach
given a
them
path
this
and
week.
you follow it in your own way.
Yeah, that's
It's
exactly
so-
what it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's gonna be the best day of my life. My life. This is gonna be the best day of my life.
Janan's home.
Janan's home. We
Janan-
love Janan.
We do, yeah. Like, I never knew anything about Janan before I came to China. It's not somewhere I ever heard of.
Yeah, exactly. And you
Yeah.
don't really find much about it online anyway. Like,
You don't,
in China
no.
in general. Literally go and try it.
Yeah,
It's not,
it's-
you can't even describe it. Like,
It's a city, it's an actual city, a
Yeah.
built up city, because my parents were like FaceTiming me saying, is it temples? Is it huts?
Like old town, like-
Old town, yeah, like old town, Chinatown. And I was thinking, there's skyscrapers, like it's big.
with like dolphins going up the side of
dolphins going up the side in LED lights.
Yes.
An underwater exhibition going on as I'm
Yes.
driving past my e-bike. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints about Janan.
No,
at all.
definitely not.
I can't think of any. The food's good, the people are so nice.
It's gonna be the best day of my life. My life.
So hey there, I'm David. I'm from Ireland, and I have been in Shenyang with MEF for just over 2 months now. When I looked at MEF, I was looking at a few agencies, but then when I first got in contact, there was another girl from just my neck of the woods where I live, and then she told me all about the benefits. And then as I looked more into it, I was able to see that MEF offered the training curriculum, and then just the backup that I needed out here, where I was going to be just completely out of my depth. But I have the people and the support here to be. It's been a fairly smooth transition, to say, and I think if for anyone else who's considering coming to China and stuff, it's better to choose someone who's trusted and has people that will advertise for them, that are actual teachers, than just go on with people who might just give you promise of the world but there's never any evidence of it. I had a job for a year after graduating, and then decided that I needed a wee bit of a experience the rest of the world a bit before settling in for a full-time job. And you know what, best decision I've made. Like, for the teachers that I'm with in my school, sure we see each other every day, and they're all adventurous people, all from all walks of like all different degrees, all different countries, and just we all get on really well. Oh, they're great crack to be around. They're amazing. Yeah. Of course, I'd recommend people to join MEF because I think everyone that I've worked with in MEF and all the other foreign teachers would. They've been. I haven't been left stranded, for instance, and there's some, like, if you Google any other like people who went out to China and stuff, you'll hear all these horror stories about, like, if you go out there you'll be left stranded and stuff. I've never got, like, this never happened to anyone in MEF. You will not be left alone, and you'll have the best time in your life, because you'll have all these different people around you, and they want you to have fun as well as work here, and that's the main thing. You get experience, and then you also just get the joy of being here.
Hi, hey everybody, this is Rachel. I live in China, working for MEF. It's great here. I mean, there's a lot of other foreigners here. We get together a lot. It's a big support system. On Sundays we have Chinese classes because I didn't know any Chinese before I came here, but I'm steadily learning it. It's very useful. And once a month we have meetings to share what we've been using in our classrooms, what works well. If anybody has any ideas to share, we do that as well. And it's great here and I really enjoy it. I highly recommend MEF. It's a great program, lots of support. There's Chinese teachers here that help you out. If you ever need anything, you can reach out to them. They're very supportive. There's lots of materials that they have that we have access to bring to our classrooms. And really, it's just great.
My name is Tim. I'm from Philadelphia and Pennsylvania in USA. I chose MEF mostly because I looked at reviews of a lot of different companies that taught in China, and MEF had some of the best reviews. MEF, that's very good. They've been very supportive and it's always been helping when every problems did arise. There's going to be a lot of jumping through hoops to get all your documents and everything, but it's definitely worth it.
Hi, my name's Corey. I've been teaching for various companies for over 6 years, and I would like to say that this is so far the best one.
So my name is Sabrina and I'm from America. I'm coming from Phoenix, Arizona, and I decided to come to China to gain real world experience and travel experience because I've always wanted to travel. And for the cities that I've been in, definitely you do not hear about any crime going on here in China. You do not hear, you know, gunshots, anything like that. As a person who usually tends to stress out about everything, that things will work themselves out. So when you're working with, you know, a good company, so again, M.E.F, they have been really helpful in terms of, you know, supporting me, making sure that all my conditions were set in stone and my accommodations were worked out into a way where I was comfortable, and just also having, you know, support amongst other teachers. It's reminding yourself that things will be happening, things will happen for the reasons, and it will happen, and you will be supported no matter what. So just remember that everything will be okay.
Hi everyone, my name's Lindsay, and I'm really excited that I chose MEF. It's been awesome so far.
I've had a fantastic experience since I've been here, especially when I arrived from the airport. You know, I had the MEF support team here to meet me and greet me. and I think that's such a good welcome. I came to China because I wanted a new experience, a fresh start. I've always wanted to come to Asia, and I thought, why not? Let's go to China. And there's so many great places that I can travel now within China. So far I've been to Beijing, been to Dandong, and I'm hoping to go to Shanghai. So I just came for a new experience, different culture. What I used to do is quite stressful, so what I found now is it's a lot more relaxed, a lot more chilled. I'm probably working a lot less hours now as well. I can just go to work and spend maybe half an hour planning what I'm going to do, and that sets me up for the rest of the day. And I go home, I have no stress anymore, no worries. Life's pretty good. Got a good work-life balance. I chose MEF when I was looking online, looking at the resources and materials they had. It seemed really cool, and the fact that MEF have been in Japan for the last 15 years, they built themselves up quite high. A lot of ex-teachers have been involved as well, so I thought let's give MEF a crack, and we do lots of social events together. We're out on Saturday nights, all had a meal again. We meet up most weekends and just catch up and talk about life in general and planning new things. We're hoping to go to Harbin for Christmas for the ice festival. So yeah, everyone's really friendly here. We have MEF staff from all over the world. Canada, England, Ireland, and America now. So yeah, it's been good. The local MEF support staff are fantastic. I feel like your extended family out here. You go out for meals with them. I've met their family. I've even gone away with some of the support staff. So yeah, really good team. So helpful. Any issues you have, any problems, they're here to help.
This is how much I love MEF and I love China. I gave up free steak for life in Calgary, Canada to come to China, and I can't get steak here for free anymore. You know how much I'm giving up? It's insane.
Hello, I'm Katrina from Quebec, Canada, and I joined MEF China a bit over a month ago. From the moment we arrived, everything is taken care of. In the first week, we get our training done, as well as we get our papers started. The process is all fairly easy. They also make us feel very welcome. It's still a challenge because this is a totally different culture than I'm used to, and you have to adapt to a different way of doing things. But why else would you come so far if it wasn't to live something out of the ordinary? So I was very pleased. I am very pleased with my experience up to now. Whether you work in a Chinese kindergarten or any other kindergarten, the kids are the same. They're wonderful and they have lots of respect for learning. So it's a great experience.
Hi guys, this is Wesley Level. I'm one of the MEF teachers. There's a lot of things about this MEF program that just make it really easy for English teachers like me, people who are nervous about coming. I've traveled around the world, but this is my first time in China, and one of the most amazing things is just the hospitality of our hosts here. Picked us up, took us right to our hotel, made sure we had everything right in the order. So right off the bat, it was like everything was taken care of. It really just takes a lot of stress off of your mind. And then on top of that, just the helpfulness of all of the Chinese assistants we have. And I just wanted to say, it's been such an amazing experience for me.
Happy? Everybody happy?
Work for MEF in China because it is a wonderful experience. It's awesome. I live by the river, so many parks, so many trees. It's a really beautiful city to live in. And every day in China is absolutely different and crazy. It's a wild ride. You will experience things that you never ever expected and eat foods that you might never have thought you'd eat.
and have a really great time.
Hi, I'm Jefferson, and I am in Foshan, China, and I am absolutely loving it. It is so much fun.
Ears. Mom. Nose.
Yes, touch. Touch, touch. Good job. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What's this? Eyes. Eyes. Say eyes.
Hi, my name is Karis and I'm from the UK, and I've now been in China for about a month and a half. I've never done anything like this before. This is my first time living outside the UK, and it's been the most amazing experience I have ever had. A major concern of mine from the very beginning was making sure that there was someone to pick us up at the airport on the other side, and everything went smoothly. Thankfully, it was brilliant. And ever since, the Chinese assistants here, they make sure everything is sorted. Any sort of concerns we have, they put my mind at ease completely. I know that safety was a major thing for most people when they travel to a foreign country, especially if you're a woman. And I have found since being in China that I feel very, very safe. I have, in no circumstances where I've actually felt worried or fearful for my safety. Most people that I've met here have been very, very friendly. So yeah, I felt very welcomed here in China. I feel very happy and very, very safe. So yeah, that's all I've really got to say. Like, my experience here has been amazing, and that has been because of MEF and then Peter and all the Chinese assistants here. It's been the best experience I've ever had.
In the sea, the spinning bits, a dog, quack, quack, quack.
MEF has taken really good care of us. They've taken us to so many cool places around the city. We just started training and it's been so much fun and we've loved it. What are these? Yeah! Good. All right. Next one. What is this? Here. Good job. Here. What is it? This is a E. Good job! E. Good.
Hello, I'm Cami and I've been teaching English in China with MEF for about 3 months now. And it's been a great experience. Working with all the kids is really fun. We have a pretty big group of teachers, so we do lots of social events and outings and things like that. There's also tons of opportunities to travel, both in the area, in China and throughout Asia. So I've already been to Beijing, Shanghai, and Xi'an, which has been a lot of fun. And it's been really cool getting to experience Chinese culture and food, as well as getting to teach. The job is a lot of fun, and MEF does a good job of providing you with the curriculum and a lot of support in the classroom. So yeah, it's a great experience overall.
An amazing experience, amazing cultures, amazing food, and just amazingness all together. Come, say hello. Look into MEF today. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Hello, I'm Gemma and I'm from England. I've loved every second of my journey so far, all the staff here. I've really gone above and beyond what I would expect of an employer. to make me feel safe and settled, and most importantly, really happy here. I'm really looking forward to the next 18 months to see what they can bring.
What's up? So I like to start my kindergarten lessons teaching little Chinese kids the power and the artistry of the English language. This is Foshan, China behind me, population 7 million. I work with MEF in Foshan. It stands for Make English Fun. And it's a fantastic company, and if you're thinking about maybe teaching English overseas, you should definitely consider working with MEF. There's two major reasons why this is a fantastic program. Number one, you get to hang out with little brainiacs all day and you teach them cool things like it's sunny outside, or it's rainy outside, or it's thundery outside. Wouldn't it be cool if there were thunder right now? That would be really excellent showmanship. Maybe we can edit that in. But you can also teach them things like your face. This is my face, eyes, ears, mouth, nose. These are my hands. I can't show you them because they're both on the iPhone right now, holding it up expertly. But it's really cool. You get to teach them all this stuff. It's not exactly Mill or Shakespeare or Locke or whatever yet, but you're going to get them the foundations that they can figure that stuff out. Number two, the other really cool thing about living and working with MEF in China is that you get to make bank, okay? I'm talking beer. $1.50 Canadian. The renminbi is a fantastic currency. I'm sure you're all brilliant economists already, / supermodels. I'm looking at you. But I'm just saying, you can make a ton of money and the cost of living is super cheap. Maybe we can even throw in your apartment. Look at the contract. See with whoever you're working with if it's going to be a good deal. I know with MEF, it's pretty sweet.
With this job, but I didn't expect this. I didn't expect to find a family. I didn't expect to find such amazing people. I am so grateful every single day that I come into work, even if I'm having a horrible day. I come in and see these beautiful smiling faces and I just feel better. Even when the kids are being crazy, it's so much fun. I'm grateful for everything Peter has done for me. I'm grateful for Derek for bringing me here. I'm grateful for all the foreign teachers that have become family. I'm especially grateful for Sylvia because she is the one who has to deal with me non-stop all the time in our classes, and it's become so much fun. I'm grateful for Amber, who has been trying to teach us Chinese, and it's not easy to teach a bunch of teachers because we ask way too many questions. I'm thankful for Amy and how hard she works for us as well. Your job is not easy. I don't know how you do it. You are probably the best. Yes, thank you. Seriously, thank you everyone. I look forward to spending many more years here. Thank you.